Hey guys, welcome to Football Fantasy 11. Today we are going to discuss Intercontinental Cup Final between Real Madrid and Pachuca. Real Madrid is so strong when we compare their teams, but we are going to check out is there any chance where Pachuca could defeat Real Madrid. Pachuca, which is a Mexican club, is coming after defeating the Brazilian club as well as the Egyptian club. So they are on a very good run of form, and we are going to check out is there any chance where Pachuca could defeat Real Madrid in this particular game. And we are also going to discuss who are their key players, the team that you can put for the Dream11 Fantasy League. So we are going to discuss about that. Before that, we are going to check their head-to-head record. Till now, they are yet to face a match between each other. This match will be played in the Lusail Stadium that's in Qatar. When we compare the recent performance, Real Madrid have won just 2 games in the last 5 matches, and Pachuca have won 3 games in the last 5 matches. In that, one of the game was won in penalty shootout that was against Al Ahly. Now, when we compare the league season, please note that Mexican league is already been ended, and that's why we are discussing this league that have been already been ended because their new season are yet to start. And in the previous season, Liga MX Apertura, Pachuca could finish only 16th in the table. They have won 3 games, drawn 4, lost 10 games. Then they are scoring at a rate of 1.17 goals per match, and they are conceding at a rate of 1.7 goals per match. That means in their 17 games, they could score only 20 goals but conceded 29 goals. So they were poor in their Liga MX Apertura season. But when we compare this with Real Madrid, they are currently third in the table. They have won 11 games, drawn 4 games, lost 2 games. They are scoring at a rate of 2.18 goals per match, and they are conceding at a rate of 0.94 goals per match. That means in 17 games, they have scored 37 goals and conceded just 16 goals. When we come now, we are going to discuss the recent performance of both the teams and along with their key goal contributors. For Real Madrid in the last 5 matches, Rayo Vallecano and Real Madrid end up in a 3-3 draw. Atlanta were being defeated by Real Madrid 3 goals to 2. Then Real Madrid defeated Girona 3 goals to 0. Then Athletic Club defeated Real Madrid 2 goals to 1. Then Real Madrid defeated Getafe 2 goals to 0. Now when it comes to the goals, Mbappe topped the list with 9 goals, Vinicius Jr. with 8 goals, Bellingham with 6 goals, Valverde with 4 and Rodrigo with 4 goals. When it comes to assists, Vinicius Jr. topped the list with 5, Bellingham with 4, Modric and Guler with 3 assists, Valverde, Diaz and Rodrigo each with 2 assists. And this match, Mbappe is currently injured and I don't think that he might be taking part in this particular game. So please note that down because Mbappe won't be in the starting lineup. And when it comes to the Pachuca side, in the last 5 matches, Pachuca and Al Ahly end up in a 0-0 draw, but won by Pachuca in penalty shootout. Then Pachuca defeated Brazilian club Botafogo 3 goals to 0. Then Pachuca were being defeated by Juarez 1 goals to 0. America defeated Pachuca 2 goals to 1. Then Pachuca defeated Necaxa with 6 goals to 2. And when it comes to the goal stats in their previous season, Rondon with 10 goals, Batista and Sanchez with 5 goals, Diosa and Idrisi with 5 goals, Rodriguez with 2 goals, Gonzalez and Hernandez with 1 goals each. When it comes to the assist, Idrisi topped the list with 8 assists, Sanchez with 4 assists, Diosa, Rodriguez, Rondon, Lopez and Figueroa each with 2 assists. And please note that Sanchez is no longer part of their team, so he won't be there in the Dream11 lineup. So you don't need to include him in this particular game. Now when we are checking the key players of both Real Madrid and Pachuca, for Real Madrid, Vinicius Jr. is their top scorer with when we compare their scoring ability and the assist provider ability. Vinicius Jr. is their topmost pick and he will be must pick in this particular game. Then Mbappe, he won't be taking part in this particular game, and instead of him you can include any other forward. Maybe Rodrigo will be a better choice instead of Mbappe, as Rodrigo is in a good run of form and he have actually scored and assist in the last game also. Bellingham is another midfielder for Real Madrid who is scoring goals. In the start of the season, Bellingham was not scoring enough goals, but now in the recent performance, Bellingham is scoring continuously. So he will be must pick for Real Madrid. Then Valverde is another key midfield option for Real Madrid who can provide scores by he can provide goals and assists. Now Rodriguez or Vasquez both are very good defensive choices and both can help you offensively. Rodriguez will be dangerous in the set pieces and Vasquez will be dangerous while moving forward through the wings. So both of them are very good pick for Real Madrid. Then Diaz or Guller. Guller is in a very good run of form. As for the Real Madrid, he is providing assist in the recent games and he is starting in the recent games for Real Madrid also. In the last game, he have already provided 2 assists in for Real Madrid. Then Diaz is not in a good run of form, but in this particular game, I think that he can be a key player. This is only my prediction. You don't need to go forward with it, but I think that Brahim Diaz will have a good game in this particular match. That's what I'm expecting. But as far as the stats is concerned, Diaz have the ability to goal scorers and assist, but his recent form is not good. When we compare this with Pachuca side, Rondon is the top scorer for Pachuca and he will be a must pick. Then Idrisi is a player with the most goal contribution. When we compare his goal contributions in both goal scoring and assist providing ability, he topped the list. Then Diosa for Pachuca is a very good midfield option as he can provide goals and assist. Then Gonzalez or Batista. Both are very good midfield options as they can provide you with goals and assist. Then Gonzalez, who is their key defender, but have the ability to go forward as he can provide assist or even goals in set pieces. So Brian Gonzalez will be key in their set piece strategy is concerned. Then Pedraza or Montiel, both are very good midfield options as both can help you in scoring goals or even in assist. And Pedraza have provided an assist in their previous knockout match against Brazil. And Idrisi was the goal scorer and an assist provider in the previous game. And Rondon was also helping them against their Brazilian rivals Botafogo in the last game. He have scored a goal. So these are the key players for Pachuca. Now based on both the key players of Real Madrid and Pachuca, I'm going to provide you the must pick key players from both the teams. And for the defensive choice, Gonzalez will be a must pick from Pachuca's side. Don't try to skip him. Then for the Real Madrid, Rudiger and Vasquez will be a must pick options in the defensive option. When it comes to the midfielders, you can go with Bellingham and Valverde along with Modric or Guller from the Real Madrid side. And when it comes to the Pachuca side, Diosa, Idrisi, Pedraza or Montiel, Batista or Gonzalez. All are very good picks. But I am leaning more towards Idrisi, Diosa, Batista and Pedraza in this particular scenario. But I am going to discuss more about this during how my team will be based on different possible outcomes. You can check out my team based on the outcomes and the players from Pachuca based on that. And on the attacking session, I go with Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Brahim Diaz and Rondon. I don't think that Mbappe will be taking part in this particular game, so Rodrigo will be key for Real Madrid. Then the goalkeeper option, I go with Moreno. Now I'm going to provide you the team predictions based on different possible outcomes. And those outcomes are Real Madrid defeating Pachuca 1-0, then Pachuca defeating Real Madrid 1-0, then Real Madrid and Pachuca ending up in 2-1 or 3-2 goal scoreline, then Real Madrid and Pachuca ending up in a 1-1 or 2-2 draw, that's in 120 minutes, okay. Then Real Madrid were being defeated by Pachuca 2-1 or 3-2. Now based on that, the first scenario where Real Madrid defeating Pachuca 1-0. You have to put all the 4 defenders of Real Madrid who are in the starting lineup in your Dream11 side. And as far as what I'm thinking, they could go with Mendy, Rudiger, Garcia, and Vasquez. If Mendy is injured and out, they are gonna go with even Tochnami in the defense. But since in your Dream 11 Tochnami will be in the midfield option, you can prefer whoever is in the starting lineup and in the defensive options in your Dream 11 team based on the starting lineup. But if they have 4 defenders in the starting lineup, you have to include all 4 in your Dream 11 team. I go with all 4 Mendy, Rudiger, Garcia, Vasquez. And in that, Rudiger and Vasquez could be your captain or even vice captain choices. Then I go with Gonzalez from Pachuca side. And in the midfielders, I go with Diosa, Idrisi, Pedraza or Montiel for Pachuca. Then Valverde and Bellingham from Real Madrid. Then I go with Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo or Brahim Diaz in this particular scenario. And I go with Rondon from the Pachuca side. If I go with 3 midfielders like Diosa, Idrisi, Pedraza or Montiel, then I don't put Rondon. If you go with only 2 midfielders, then you can go with Rondon, or else you can leave Rondon completely from this particular side. In this, Diaz or Rodrigo, Vinicius Jr., Bellingham can be the captain choice. Your vice captain choice can be Rodrigo, Valverde, and Luis Vasquez. Your captain choice can be Rudiger, Bellingham, Vinicius Jr., Brahim Diaz. Now I move on to the next scenario where Pachuca defeating Real Madrid 1-0. I'm gonna put all the starting 4 defenders for Pachuca in my Dream 11 side, and I go with 1 defender from Real Madrid, and that could be either Rudiger or Vasquez. Then the 4 defenders of Pachuca will be Gonzalez, Micolta, Rodriguez, and Cabral from Pachuca side. Then midfielders will be Diosa, Idrisi, Batista, Valverde, and Bellingham. My attackers will be Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, or Brahim Diaz along with Rondon. And please note this: if you put Batista, you can keep him as a captain, and you can keep Idrisi or even Gonzalez as a vice captain. If you put Rondon as the captain, then you don't need to pick Batista in your team, because Batista will be helping out if he score goals. If you put Rondon as the captain, then you can skip Batista, and if you keep Batista as the captain, you can skip Rondon. I guess you got this. Now I'm going to discuss the next scenario where Real Madrid defeating Pachuca 2-1 or 3-2. In this particular case, I go with only 3 defenders. Those 3 defenders will be Rudiger, Vasquez, and Gonzalez. My midfield choice will be Diosa or Batista, Idrisi. These 3 defenders will be from Pachuca. You can prefer going 2 defenders out of these 3. 3 midfielders out of these 2. Oh God, I'm missing this out. 2 midfielders out of these 3 for your starting lineup. You can go with either Diosa or Batista. Then Idrisi will be a must pick from Pachuca side. And when it comes to the midfielders of Real Madrid is concerned, Guler, Valverde, and Bellingham will be very good midfield choice. In that, Guler, Valverde, and Bellingham can be your vice captain choice. Valverde and Bellingham can be your captain choice as well. Then Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, or Brahim Diaz. Either one of them will be having a very good game. And never ever try to skip Rodrigo, because he will definitely provide an assist or goal in this particular match. But I'm not sure about Brahim Diaz. He could score goals, or he won't, means either he is going to provide you a lot of points or he won't provide you any points. So if you are going to include him, then you can include him and keep him as a captain or even vice captain, or else you can entirely skip Brahim Diaz. The captain choice will be Vinicius Jr., then Rodrigo or Brahim Diaz, along with Rondon from Pachuca, and he can be your vice captain choice as well. In case Pachuca is gonna score, then Rondon could be a part of that. And my next scenario is Pachuca defeating Real Madrid 2-1 or 3-2. In this particular team also, I go with similar kind of a team as the previous one. My midfield choice will be Diosa or Batista and Idrisi from Pachuca. Then I go with an additional Pedraza or Montiel from Pachuca in this particular scenario. Then I go with Valverde and Bellingham from Real Madrid in the midfield choice. Then I go with Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo or Brahim Diaz in the Real Madrid side as an attacker. Then Rondon will be my captain, and that's for Pachuca side. In this particular scenario, Rondon, Diosa or Batista or Idrisi can be the captain or the vice captain choice. For the Real Madrid side, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Valverde and Bellingham can be the vice captain choice. Now I move on to the final scenario where Real Madrid and Pachuca ending up in a 1-1 or 2-2 draw. In this particular scenario also, I go with similar kind of a team as my previous one. Here also I go with similar kind of midfielders, Diosa, Batista along with Idrisi. Then Pedraza or Montiel from Pachuca. And if you think that Real Madrid is going to attack more, then you can skip Pedraza or Montiel and you can add Guler instead of them. Then my attacking choice will be Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo or Brahim Diaz along with Rondon. And this will be how your team looks like for 1-1 or 2-2 options. Now, based on the key players and the team based on the possible outcomes, this is what I'm going to recommend for you in your Dream11 side. Now, I'm going to provide my predictions for this particular game and my team based on that particular prediction. My prediction is Real Madrid defeating Pachuca 3-1. And right now, I'm going out of the box where I am expecting Brahim Diaz to have a very good game and he can score goals. My goal scorers for this particular prediction is Vinicius Jr., Brahim Diaz and Bellingham. And the assist will be by Vinicius Jr., Guler and Valverde. Then Rondon will score for Pachuca and the assist will be by Idrisi. So my team will be Rudiger, Vasquez and Gonzalez. In the defensive choice, Valverde, Bellingham and Guler from the Real Madrid side. Then Idrisi, Diosa or Batista, whoever starts I go with them. Then my attacker's choice will be Vinicius Jr., Brahim Diaz and Rondon. And I have skipped Rodrigo in this particular prediction because I am gonna lean more towards Brahim Diaz. If you think that Brahim Diaz won't be helping out Real Madrid, then you can skip Brahim Diaz and you can add Rodrigo instead of Brahim Diaz. Because I am expecting Brahim Diaz to have a very good game. If you don't expect that, then you can skip Brahim Diaz and you can add Rodrigo instead of Brahim Diaz. And my captain choice will be Vinicius Jr. and vice captain choice will be Bellingham. And my goalkeeper will be Moreno. I hope you like all the information that I shared to you. If you like this, please subscribe my channel and you can provide your predictions in the comments down below. And sorry for the late upload, I was little bit busy, but I want to connect with you all. Thank you so much for the support you are giving me. I'm gonna help you out in all the matches coming forward. Thank you so much for watching this.